come up and press me. I'm trying to look for that gap, and I'm just trying to get my
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And the Lakers starting five. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at point.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Out to James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. It's a three-point game. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. That one is off. Good work defensively by James. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And he comes up with a bucket.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Bridges against Reeves. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And there's Brunson. That one's good on the assist from Anunoby.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Clock at 6. The shot by Towns, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Now, here is James. Hayes with a screen on Towns. James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Knicks leading by 3. Brunson finds Hart. On target from range.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Hart. McBride comes in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's James going inside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now forget about stopping LeBron when he's on the dribble coming at you with that kind of momentum.
Pass to Towns. Achua with it. Outside Payne. Towns on a screen. Jacks up with 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just acts.
Kenny Smith, a screen. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And here's Payne outside, and that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 5. And back in a moment as we... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. That's the group for New York starting the second. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Achua finds Robinson. Outside Payne, outside Achua. Pass to McBride. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bridges misses. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Bridges outside. Inside. Shoots a fadeaway. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Bridges. Robinson's got his first 2 points. Lakers trail by 7. Kenny Smith, a screen. Now here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Vincent can't hit. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bridges outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. This one for 3. McBride can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Now, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Goodwin's checked in. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Achua. Doncic against Brunson. Outside McBride. Achua with a screen to the paint. Achua with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Pass to Shamet, puts up a three, gets the three to fall. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 9. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the first half. Brunson up top, guarded by Doncic. Brunson up top. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that concludes the first half. Knicks out in front, up by 9. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaFour. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Lakers trail by 9. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Towns, a screen on Hachimura. Brunson passes to Towns. No good from 11 feet. The Lakers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. James inside. Anunoby covering. They get it again. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got his first bucket in this one.
And Hachimura in there on the rebounding, and I like to see him doing that. Let's hope he keeps it up.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Lakers trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From deep, here's Doncic. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And vision's such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. 14 feet away, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Doncic against Brunson. Doncic passes to James. Double team on James. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson. James with the block.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Over Hart. The shot by James, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Anunoby. .55 seconds left in the third. Brunson against Doncic. There's the drive. Doncic throwing his weight around.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Brunson finds Achua. Here's the three. And it's Brunson again missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Down by 15. Vanderbilt, no good. And here are the Knicks. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Deflected, dives for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Achua passes to Bridges. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Robinson, a screen on Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That three's off the mark. And so it's New York liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Knicks leading by 15. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Payne with it. Towns outside from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Pass to connect. Now Hachimura, defended by Payne. From 8 feet away, out to the right wing. And here's Connect outside. No good that time. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McBride can't get it to go.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for McBride, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And here's Brunson from the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
James, a screen on Towns. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Brunson against Doncic. Spins. And Brunson, here we go. Can't hit that one. Good D by Doncic. Lakers trail by 17. He takes it in. Doncic takes it right to the cup.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Double team on James. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Anunoby.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best. Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Hart, pass to Bridges. Now it's Hart. Right side, Brunson. And it's Brunson again missing. Here's Doncic. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Double team on Towns. Bridges finds Brunson. And it's Brunson again missing. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the one. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Hayes, no good. To the paint, it's stolen by Hachimura. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's James. Goes back up. He lays it in. James has got the first points up on the board here. It's for Los Angeles.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's Bridges. Out to Brunson. And he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. In the corner, it's James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Brunson. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Hart, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Doncic, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby has the open look. Trains the three-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's hauled in by LeBron. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. The Lakers in the lead. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Bridges shot. Good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's James. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Finney-Smith lays it up and banks it in.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3. The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Picked by Finney-Smith. Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith. Good on the shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 2. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Knicks. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in to the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Fast break. Here we go. From 8. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Lakers trail. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Los Angeles with some changes. James comes in for Connect, and Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. And then for New York, Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Let's get the news on Jackson Hayes. David, what's the update you're hearing?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. Oh, that is not what you meant to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Doncic. Brunson, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Brunson against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. That shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Now the Knicks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Brunson the pass to McBride. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I love that dish down low.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's New York. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's McBride. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. James outside. Reeves in the corner. Towns with the steal. And that does it for the first half of play. Knicks out front, up 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's Brunson from deep. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. L.A. actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Now, here's Hart. After Luka Doncic's miss and the rejection by James. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And the dunk by Towns.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now, Doncic, he has 6. Doncic showing his strength.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Brunson kicks to Towns from the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Anunoby. Hart the pass to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Back to Towns. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
James, a screen on Hart. Hachimura. The three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 16. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves, and I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Connect in for James. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby. Now Doncic. after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Fires from deep. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got his third bucket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Brunson outside. 11 feet away. Brunson with another miss. Here's Connect. Over Bridges. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Miles McBride. OG Anunoby is out there with Achua. Then it's Payne, and it's Towns in its center. The shot by LeBron, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. LeBron outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Payne looking around. Towns the screen. With the drive. And he could not get that one to go. The contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Here's Reeves. Up and in on the layup. Now here's Payne. Pass to Colin. Now, here's Achua. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Payne, pocket six. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Payne passes to Achua. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Payne. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Payne hits them both. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Robinson sets a screen for Payne. Pass to Achua. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mikal Bridges.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here are the Knicks. Payne in the post. Vanderbilt defending. Payne can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Goodwin missing. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Payne can't hit. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded closely. Can't hit from in close. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look